Today, we're diving into something that could be a total game changer for your business if you trade with the EU. We're talking about the REX system and how it could save you thousands. Look, if you're in the business of moving goods between the UK and the European Union, you've felt the shift. It's undeniable. And one of the biggest headaches? Those new customs tariffs and import duties that seem to pop up, adding costs and slowing everything down. But what if I told you there's a way to legally get those duties down to zero? Imagine making your products way more competitive and saving money on every single shipment. And no, this isn't some fantasy. It's a very real possibility. And this is where the EU's Registered Exporter System, or REX for short, enters the picture. It's a system that's literally designed to slice right through all that red tape. So what is it exactly? Well, the REX system basically puts the power in your hands. At its heart, it's all about self-certification. That means if you're a registered exporter, you get to declare the origin of your own goods, right on your sales invoice. No middleman, no extra forms. For your business, this boils down to three massive wins. First, it makes trade cheaper because you can eliminate tariffs on goods that qualify. Second, it's faster because you're cutting out a ton of administrative hurdles at customs. And third, it's just simpler. The whole documentation process gets a lot more streamlined. You know, it's a really fundamental change in how things work. The old way was like needing a permission slip from the government for every single shipment. The REX way? It's more like having a trusted ID card. You register once, you get your unique REX number, and then you can use it to vouch for your products again and again.
Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, right? But how does it actually work in practice? Let's break down what you would physically do on your paperwork. It's actually a pretty straightforward three-step dance. First, you apply one time to become a registered exporter. Once you're approved, they give you your own unique REX number. And from that day forward, you just add a special little declaration, it's called a statement of origin, to your invoices for any shipments that qualify.
And this right here, this specific text is the absolute heart of the system. This statement of origin is the magic phrase. You pop it onto your invoice, you plug in your RX number, and that statement becomes the legal key that unlocks those tariff-free benefits for your customer. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds almost too easy. And yeah, it's designed to be simple. But with that simplicity comes a really crucial responsibility, one that you absolutely have to understand. I mean, the application can be deceptively easy. Sometimes it's just one form. So you gotta ask yourself, okay, what's the catch here? This quote just nails it. The ease of getting the REX number has absolutely nothing to do with the complexity of using it. Every single time you type out that statement, you are making a serious, legally binding declaration. And here's the bottom line. When you self-certify, the burden of proof is 100% on you. You are taking on the full legal responsibility to prove that your goods actually meet all the complex rules of origin. You're making a legal claim, and you better believe you need the evidence to back it up if asked. And make no mistake, if you can't provide that proof when customs comes knocking for an audit, the consequences are severe. We're talking about them going back and reassessing duties on all your past shipments. That's a huge, unexpected bill. We're talking big financial penalties, serious damage to your reputation with your customers, and they could even revoke your REX status completely. Okay, so with that serious warning in mind, let's get back to the practical stuff. Who actually needs to get a REX number? And when is it an absolute must? The entire system really hinges on one single number. You need to burn this into your brain. 6,000 euros. That is the critical threshold. So here's the rule, and it's pretty simple. For any single shipment with goods valued over 6,000 euros, the exporter must be registered and they must use their REX number. If the shipment is valued below that amount, any exporter can still make the origin declaration, but they don't actually need a REX number to do it. And just to be crystal clear for anyone importing into the UK, it's your supplier in the European Union who needs to be registered in the REX system. The business in the UK doesn't need a REX number. Your main job is to make sure your EU partner has one for those shipments over the 6,000 euro mark. So look, the REX system is a fantastic tool. It can save you real time and real money. But it is not just a box-ticking exercise. It demands that you have total control over your processes and a deep understanding of what you're declaring. So the final question isn't just, are you registered? The real question is, are you truly REX ready?